Hello, everybody. I am team number one, and today we'll be talking about hunger as our problem. I am the team number one, as I say, and this is our group. Following after me would be Alana talking as team number two. And so today I would be introducing history of hunger. History of hunger was caused by a storm and zero agriculture, which also caused these signs to be invented. No farmers, no food, no future. It explains this sign. The sign of, I'll take that back. The meaning of this sign is referring to 1970s, back in history. In 1970s, starvation started to grow. Wars and civil wars, such as having no farmers. The meaning with no farmers is since they were asked to not grow crops and wheat and plant harvest. And if there's no harvesting, there's no food. Therefore, after they being told to not grow plants and harvest anymore, there's climate change. Climate change has a big impact on hunger as well, and it's something nobody in this world can control, of course. And climate impacted food, since after being told not to grow crops, there was a big storm which caused the soil being hard to harvest again after a while. It took several months to harvest after the storm, which was also impacted again by another climate change. This kid right here is a girl. She is eating a watermelon, and those are leftover watermelons. Those watermelons were shared within other kids. It was not just for her. As we can see her, she's dirty, her skin and then her clothes. That's because there is poverty. Poverty is also back history of hunger, since it took back to the wars, and the most impacted countries are the smallest cities that have zero power, zero people helping others, and this is what kids have to grow up with. It's in a bad state, especially kids, since they still have life to continue. In this world, there's 733 million people suffering from hunger. 16.6 are undernutritious, which also following 45% are kids. Those 45%, there are also kids dying from hunger and suffering. And as we can see here, these kids are skinny to the bone, though you can see their muscle fibers and everything. The most largest city to be impacted from hunger is Africa. It's 20%, meaning 20% from those 45% are kids from Africa. That is a big number from 733 million people. Africa is the biggest percentage city to be suffering from hunger. These are their reactions to when they get food, and it's very sad that they do not have food on a daily basis as we do here regularly. And the cause comes from us. We can start helping them by not throwing away food. Food they would be eating, as we can see in this image here, is being tossed down a drainage. That's because people have bigger eyes than a stomach, meaning they serve their plate with a lot of food, and at the end they don't finish it. They get leftovers. Those leftovers, after days, they don't taste the same, which they end up in the trash. And that food that's thrown in the trash can help another person fulfill their stomach. We should be thinking more as a world and cooperate together to help this problem. And in fact, this is the biggest problem with hunger. Nobody sees the problem of desaturating the food down the drainage. And the future of hunger, there is no future without no food. The future of food is unlikely to happen, since zero hunger is a big challenge of our future. By 2030, 2030, the year they're trying to have everybody eat 100% real food, not canned food. The government and the system are weak because they do not give good food. When I mean good food is real food, not canned. Canned food and storage food is high percentage fat. High percentage fat can cause diseases as cholesterol and high blood pressure, which is also has a lot to do with the future since it does not cover the zero hunger challenge. It's unlikely to happen since the government and the system does not want to help in a lot because they don't care